Previously, a nominations twist.
You will save one of the nominated housemates, and you will replace them with another housemate.
Are you serious?
I'm going to save Katie.
You must now give the name of the housemate and they will face the public vote.
Callum.
Wait, Callum?
I'm pissed off because she knew I wanted to stay.
And house tensions reignited.
He's got more back fat than a blue whale.
What she says to me means nothing, because she means nothing to me.
You're not being real.
I can't stand two-faced people.
No one's ever said that to me.
Don't get me started, Cheggers.
Cheggs, leave him, he's pissed.
I've got a new enemy now. It's him.
Tonight, housemate debate.
I like Perez, and you don't want me to.
Katie Hopkins gets off on hurting people.
I will continue to say rude things to you on every opportunity.
And it's carnage.
It's like, say something!
I don't think I should be hard or nasty or cruel just because you want me to do that.
Do not blow kisses at me. Do not taunt.
Or what?
Or what?
He has caused so much shit and so much grief.
I am not going over the same shit.
Piss off. Do one. Sod off.
Ooh, and breathe, Callum.
Day 15, 9:30 a.m. Last night, in a nominations twist, Katie Price chose to save Katie Hopkins and replace her with Callum to face eviction on Friday.
I'm in a good mood today.
Good. You slept. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I don't remember real suffering.
I didn't sleep that well. Why? Guilt.
No, it's the game. There's nothing to do with that. I don't give a shit. It's the game. What can I do?
I definitely have guilt. I definitely have guilt.
Oh, God, Cav, what are you like?
It wasn't meant. It shouldn't have been done with aggression, but
Yeah,
that was the
exactly.
vodka. We know that.
Exactly.
That wasn't me. You know
Yeah,
what?
I know that.
You've got something you wanted to say and you said it.
And I
all
said it the
time.
completely wrong
Yeah.
way. I've let it build and build and build, and I erupted like a volcano, and I'm absolutely gutted that I did it like that. So I'm going to speak to him on my own. I'm not making a big deal out of it, but just so that you know, I apologise for you seeing that.
I'm not upset, but I'm upset now. Do you remember anything last night?
Yeah, I've got flashbacks.
But you also remember anyway what you did with Keith, so that's good.
Yeah.
He remembers.
Do you think he'll forgive me?
I look really brown.
Oh, lovely.
Keith is talking to Big Brother about Kavanagh.
Cav was drunk last night and I think he does funny things to him. A lot of other people point it out to him, it's not just me. I think he was just hypersensitive and picked on me for some unknown reason. I find it is quite hard sometimes to live in the Big Brother house. And it's really weird. I'm tidy at home, but I'm not like this. I don't clean up and tidy up and brush up and wash up and clean the loos and, have my hand down a U-bend. But it's my way of coping with time here in the house. Because I really miss my wife. So, I love her so much that I try not to have time on my own. Got me.
– 10:06 a.m. Kavanagh is in the bathroom.
Right, Fred. Morning. Give you a run for your money last night.
What?
I said I'd give you a run for your money last night.
Oh.
Come on. Man up. Apologise.
Nadia is talking to Keith about Kavanagh.
He's woken up feeling really bad.
Yeah, he feels really bad. He's gonna.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not in a bad
That wasn't
way.
even a joke. No, that wasn't a joke. That
No,
was
it
the
wasn't a
truth.
joke, that was the
no,
truth.
I know.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. That's why.
But.
And I'm not saying this makes me better than anybody. That's why I have stopped drinking in this house.
Yes,
Because it clouds
I
your
remember you saying
judgment.
that.
Callum is contemplating his outfit.
I'll have to start making an effort now. I'm up for eviction, Katie.
You don't need to do anything more
No, I
than
know,
you
my
do.
dear. I'm just messing.
If it makes you feel better, put me up for the next
No
one.
way. I got no problem with you.
Well, you got to pick someone.
No, I know. I just.
I know. At least you haven't got a morning glory at the minute. That's all right. I accept it. You're coming on the bed.
What do you mean, at least?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That would be a good thing.
Where's he gone? Oh, God. Keith, please can I speak to you? Please can I speak to you?
Where?
Come in the bathroom. Don't want to make it a big public domain.
I think it will be public domain.
I know, but at least it's private public. At least it's not. I don't know. You know,
hey,
I'm-
look, if it's
no,
about
no,
us,
no,
like,
no,
leave it.
no, 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 no. I have to say my piece. It's very because you know. Oh God. Okay. First of all, I apologise profusely for attacking you and shouting like that because I don't. That's not who I am, right?
Okay.
I love you. I think you're brilliant, right? However, I'm going to say to you that although you don't realise that you're doing it, and I know it doesn't come from any malice, sometimes when you do, you know, call me up on stuff or say I'm messy or what about you last night or little digs like that. No, but when you have done it sometimes in the morning.
But Cab, other people do it, it's not just me.
I know, but maybe, I don't know.
Fair enough.
So,
But the other thing I would say to you is that just take this into your brain, that sometimes other people try and look after you.
right, okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that if I say to you, do you want to come to bed? There could be a good reason for it.
Oh, no, it's
Like,
not,
you
it's,
know,
no, I totally understand
try not to
that.
overdo it.
No, I know, and
Yeah.
listen, you've been there, I know that, I'm wearing a t-shirt, right?
Don't worry, but that's nothing
No,
to do with it.
But
maybe that heightens things because you know that I don't, and you may think I'm watching you. I'm not bloody watching you.
No, I know, but...
I'm not your guardian.
No, I know, but all I'm saying is, I hope somewhere in your heart or in your brain you know that that wasn't the real me, right?
I do.
Okay.
I definitely do
and
know
I'm
that.
really fucking sorry, and I'm gutted that I shouted like that, okay?
Hiya, boys.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Come here,
I'm
you.
really sorry.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Again.
Okay.
Okay.
Coming up, Perez is on the wind-up.
Twat head.
Come on, right, come on.
Piss off. Do one. Sod off.
Perez, please stop it.
You revolt me. I have no time for you.
Go on, just go up, no part of it.
I couldn't do anything.
Know that. Remember?
$10:50 a.m. Alicia and Keith are talking about Katie Price.
But she keeps talking about sex all the time. It's quite uncomfortable.
Who?
Any personal thing, like body feature, like
And function.
Yeah.
But they're all going for it last night, weren't they?
Yeah.
I just find that sort of like, oh God, no thanks.
Yeah, I find it.
Very private.
Yeah, it's very private. Talking
But,
about anal sex.
Oh God, all right.
Yeah, but stuff that's like I don't want to kind of.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I find it really weird that you want to tell others about what you do.
Yeah.
It's not my sort of thing. I get embarrassed actually by it.
We're not making a porno. We're making a. We're making a TV show, not a porno.
Nadia has a theory.
Katie, this house would be better if either Katie, me, or Perez went.
I'm not sure I agree with better. Be better if Perez wasn't in it. Yeah.
Because
you and I'd be
the
fine.
arguing is they're simmering.
Well, you don't.
No, we're not going to argue.
You don't argue.
No, I don't know. We'd be all right.
We could argue, but we're not going to. We've made that. We've
could
silently
argue-
made that decision
We
as
could
two
argue
intelligent
on
women.
points. Yeah, we could argue on points of discussion, but we wouldn't argue.
Yeah, but that would be legit.
We do this now. We go.
Yeah. True. Very true.
We swerve. We go.
Without Perez around, I could get on fire with Nadia.
Yeah, well, today's kicked off again, so watch.
Yeah, today he's in his mode.
No, don't say anything to me.
No.
I'm not his mother.
We're having a
No,
conversation.
we're just talking. You're in the room.
I'm not having an argument.
I'm not looking for you to end anything.
Say, for instance, Katie were doing something.
Yeah.
As she's your friend, I wouldn't say anything to you about it.
No, I won't.
As I never have. So when I say, oh, don't, it's just because Perez is my friend. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But then last night when I was moaning about the cheese, I was looking at Nadia because I was waiting for Nadia to do something about it because I can't do anything about it.
Nobody's going to laugh at that. People are going to go, what a fucking dick.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to say.
All my friends would go, for fuck's sake, Nadia, it's just a piece of cheese. He's being stupid.
Maybe not.
Ignore him. No, they would.
For me, there's only one person that can make this house
Imagine if
peaceful.
there's no arguing. If there's not you and Perez.
Bullshit. There's, as you saw last night, people can still pop off.
$11:59 a.m. Perez has a realization.
Oh. You want to know something, Keith? Oh my God. Go on. This is going to blow your mind. Last night, before it happened, I predicted you and Kavanaugh would have a fight last night.
No.
Yep. I'm fucking good.
Well, I didn't have a fight.
No, but I predicted that something would happen.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm fucking good. I know what I'm talking about.
Have you ever thought of becoming a clairvoyant?
I do think I'm very tapped in and an intuitive person.
Oh, right. So who...
And I also predicted something else that would happen that did happen.
You do my lottery tickets.
I also predicted that as soon as I stepped out of the room, Katie Hopkins would start bullying me and would start upping her Katie Hopkins behavior, and that's exactly what happened.
I think we could all have done the second one.
All right, fine. But the first one, that was good.
Alicia and Michelle are getting glammed up.
Can I have a bit more glue, please?
God, Alicia, you're a fucking drag queen.
Yeah, I'm going for it now.
It's frozen glue.
I've lost the will to be natural now. I've gone over to the other side.
Come over to the dark side.
I've come to the dark side.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's
a good.
good.
Dollop.
Yes.
That will stick it on nicely.
It's a good one. Take it like a woman.
Amping up the fakeness. Much better.
Always good to be fake.
Stepping up the fakeness to another level.
As long
now.
as your personality's not fake, doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the outside says.
Yeah.
Enjoy the candy coating.
Cammy Lee and Callum are discussing Perez.
Because he's been like 7 different characters since he's been here.
He has multiple personalities. He has like that personality disorder.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's not normal.
I think maybe after him not going last night, he's going to turn it up fucking every day to make sure he stays. Because I don't care what he says, he doesn't want to go.
He doesn't want to go. I don't think he wants to go.
Day one, he was like, I'm here to win.
Yeah.
You know? That shit doesn't change. If you come in here with that mentality, it's not going to go.
He wants to win. I don't think you're going to go, though.
Oh, no. Don't want to go.
You're not going to go. If you go before freaking...
Velociraptor.
I'll be pissed.
Me too, my dear.
But you're not, so...
If I go before anyone, I'll be pissed, but I don't think about it like this because I'm too chilled out.
Mm-hmm.
But Katie Hopkins put it to me yesterday. She was like, I don't like the fact that Katie P put you up because when you're asked to put somebody that, like, don't do the easy route, do you know what I mean? Like, don't go for Callum because you think he's going to be safe. Go for who you think is actually due to go.
It might backfire and then you leave.
Yeah.
You know, and
At the end of the day,
agree.
she won't care. It's a game, isn't it, you know?
$2:06 p.m. Michelle is performing for her housemates.
Don't you know that it takes two to make a thing go right? It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. Do you remember that?
I think so. It rings a bell. It takes two
to make it out of sight. Hey, hey, hey.
Nadia, Perez and Alicia are discussing Cammy Lee and Callum.
If he was into her, she'd make it happen.
No.
I could tell by their body language. If I were her boyfriend, if I were her boyfriend and I was watching the way that she was behaving, I'd break up with her. But she doesn't
Is she
care.
not just being playful?
No, she's not.
That's not
why
What's she been doing?
she's practically humping him.
Up for it, if Callum was up for it, she would.
She'd have sex with
She
him here.
follows him.
If Callum were
But he's
open
not
to
single.
it, Cammy would fuck him
That's
in
what
this
I
house.
said.
Cammy's boyfriend has broken up with her already. Guaranteed. Unless he hasn't watched the show. Let's hope he hasn't.
Yeah, he might not. Is he English?
Is he English?
American, but he's watching the show.
Oh, then
he
it's
is watching
over.
the show.
It's done. No man.
Depends how they
no
edit it.
man.
They might be.
No, there's no way. Every night it happens. Every fucking night.
Yeah, but
Every night.
Nadia hasn't seen that.
Yeah, she hasn't. I've seen it every night. I mean,
I've
fucking-
seen it.
Yeah, I'm next to him.
So what? She goes and lies on top of him in
Yes,
the bed,
she lies on
and then
top
he
of
goes,
him.
"Okay, get out."
Yeah, no. And sometimes he plays with her. She's like, oh, I would if you didn't snore so much, right? Like, I'd let you sleep with me if you didn't snore so much. Like, he's being playful and playing the part. If he was gonna let it happen, it would happen with her. So her boyfriend's dumping her. She knows her behavior is inappropriate. She's not a stupid girl.
No, she's not.
So she knows. She has no one to blame but herself for how her boyfriend is gonna respond to her behavior in here.
3:02 p.m. Perez is leading an acting masterclass.
Nadia, somebody's dead. Scream. That's fucking fake as shit.
No, it's
Fuck.
my throat.
Of course it is. That's fucking lame. What a fucking whack actress are you?
I'll try it again. Go on.
My prediction is that in 10 minutes I'm going to shout at Perez. I'll try and keep it clean. It's unlikely.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre's
Can you hear him? We're at volumes previously only seen in week 1.
Previously, on week 1 of Celebrity Big Brother, season fucking mayhem.
Fuck! He ran away! Didn't bloody help me, did he?
You all right, big guy?
Yeah, just stewing.
Yeah, I know. The thing is,
I just can't. I just don't
We
want-
know.
I know you do. That's why I can talk to you too.
And that's why.
we got your back. That's fake bullshit right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
they're having
entertain
so
for the
much fun in
cameras.
there.
Make great TV. Be wacky. In your own mind.
I will stay composed.
Yes, you will.
Go!
Right.
Oh, thank God for that.
What was it?
It was. Katie Price has chopped my tongue
No,
off.
not Katie Price. Katie Hopkins.
Okay, Hopkins has chopped
Went insane and cut my tongue
And I
off.
will do it. Thank God for that.
Hold on, where my side split.
So funny.
And I've got
I've
the
never
tape.
met a funnier person in my life. Have you?
No. No moaning about the
Funniest
costume.
gay man I've ever met.
Yeah, really.
Perez Hilton.
He's hydrated now. He's bloody dangerous when he's hydrated. He's even worse. I haven't even been in that top bit.
Come
it's
join
fun.
us.
I
smells
just
of
can't be
burnt
asked to go up
pubes.
the stairs. Oh, it's
You might
lovely up
trip
there.
with
You
those
see
shoes.
rooftops.
Thank
I
you,
might come up
Perez.
cozy.
Thank you for tucking me in and for my
You're welcome.
throats.
Don't, Perez.
Twat head.
Come on. Right, come on.
Piss off. Do one. Sod off. You are
Perez,
an
please
embarrassment
stop
to
it.
mankind. You revolt me. I have no time for you.
Go on, just go up. I'm no part of it.
I didn't do anything.
Know that. Remember?
Coming up, housemates clash.
If you think I'm neutral, you think I'm Switzerland, fuck off.
Nadia, wait, just 1 second. Wait.
Do not accuse me of homophobia.
And Nadia's had enough.
I am not going over and over and over the same shit. No, but I have avoided. No, I am not a performing bloody bear.
3:50 p.m. For today's task, Katie Hopkins, Michelle, Nadia and Perez will form a panel to debate a series of topics from Big Brother. The rest of the housemates are the audience and able to pose questions to the panel. The first question to debate is, do celebrities that have plastic surgery set a good example?
So for me, I think celebrities that have plastic surgery set a terrible example to the population as a whole. I think looking like a battered old hag is far more of a genuine reflection of society as we get older. I think that looking amongst us, we've got a number of issues that we've created through the plastic surgery that we've had, like a rock-hard tit. To see people create medical conditions for themselves through their own vanity is truly pathetic. So I think plastic surgery is a really terrible thing.
I would like to stand.
Oh my God.
I would just like to say that I think some of our panelists are underestimating the public. Just because a celebrity may or may not do something doesn't mean that people will follow. The viewing audience, readers, they're not sheep. In defense of the public, let's not underestimate them. People are smarter than you think.
Okay. I am a fan of plastic surgery. I won't start with the list of what I've had done because we'd be here all day. But knowing I started when I was younger with plastic surgery, I wish I could encourage people that if you want plastic surgery, I'll always say you should always do it for yourself, not because you want to do it for a job, not because you want to do it to please a man, or not because you want to please anyone. You've got to do it because you want to do it. Yeah. And I also believe if you're going to do it, you research properly. And I wish I knew this when I was younger, hence then I wouldn't have had so many boob jobs. And I think they should up the age from 18 to 21 when you really know what you're doing, because general anaesthetics and all this aren't good. I would say it's true what they say, you are wiser as you get older, and now I'm here to give the advice. But you are what you are.
You know what you just said there about you should do it for yourself.
Yes.
And you shouldn't do it for a job.
Yeah, you obviously think I did, but you didn't.
No,
yeah,
I don't.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I don't. But if you want big boobs,
yeah,
because I think this is important. Because I've got two young girls, 12-year-old and 7-year-old. If they come to me and say, I want big boobs, who are those big boobs for? Are they not always because what we perceive
that men want from us? But you've got to ask them, when they say big boobs, it's like, well, what do you think's big boobs? What makes you think that you want them that size and not that size?
But why did you want big boobs?
Research.
Mine were for me. I have a big
That's
ass.
same to me.
I always had a big ass. I wanted to round out. And for me, I don't think that is going to define me as a person.
But when we were talking with Alicia yesterday, and Alicia, I don't think I'm sharing this because it was an honest conversation, said with kindness, but Alicia said, I would rather die than not have boobs.
My plastic surgery was obviously my insecurities, and that's how so I think, celebrities that don't admit the reasons behind their plastic surgeries are a bad example. Because they're making out, look, I'm fabulous and plastic and fabulous, and that's not the truth.
This is Big Brother. The next topic is remaining neutral a good tactic or a weakness?
And my thought for people who remain neutral are they don't have the wherewithal, the care, or can be bothered with choosing a side. On the outside, when I watch neutral, I get a little frustrated because it's like, say something! But it's their prerogative if they want to remain neutral. It doesn't hurt me either way.
And for me, it's kind of reflective of the kind of political landscape. You used to have conviction politicians like Thatcher who would say strong stuff. Now we have popular politicians who want to be loved. And I see in this house a group of people who want to be loved, and I see in this house a group of people who are prepared to say it like it is and stand by their convictions.
I would say that some people are just like that, and I don't think I should obey you lot and change my opinions and be hard or nasty or cruel or make groups or what have you just because you want me to do that.
Exactly.
I am not playing your game. I'm actually here to experience something. If you think I'm neutral, you think I'm Switzerland.
You are.
Seriously, there you go. That's me.
You know what though, Keith? You are as authentic in the way that you are being as Katie is in her way. But the problem is with Katie, unless you agree with her, you're not being bloody authentic. That's the problem.
Would anyone else like to explain the problem with... No, not moving on. Would anyone else like to explain their problem with Katie? Because it's great to hear.
I have no problem with Katie. I've got a problem with Katie. I've got a problem with nobody. But you seem to have issues with everybody, all of you.
I don't.
Yeah,
I've only
no,
got a problem with
people
Katie. I
are
haven't got
going
issue
off
with
into
anyone
little
else.
groups and corners, and it's such a shame. And I sort of like decry it really, because we are, in essence, a great bunch of people.
Yeah, we're all very different, but
You've
we can all
not
get
heard me say a
on.
single thing about anyone negative apart from when Katie, like when she said to you that I had a great big fat ass, Mrs. like straight to your face person who couldn't say that to my face. I have problems with her. I've never said to you a negative thing about anyone else in this house.
True. Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't.
I agree.
Next topic. Yeah, you shouldn't have said she had a fat ass. That's another thing that was hurtful.
No, but it doesn't, I don't give a shit. My husband worships at the base
I
of
think
my
your ass
arse.
is great.
I don't have to worry about
I think
the
your
size of
ass
my-
is great,
My ass
too.
is great. My tits are great. It's fabulous. But
I don't need a lecture
But she's not as
about what I can
straight.
and can't do.
She's
But it's
not
hurtful.
she's
She
not
comes
as
from a
straight
different
mind
place.
hurting people.
as
She
she
gets
makes
off on
out. That's
hurting
all I'm
people.
saying.
No, I'm just
Katie
not true.
Hopkins gets off on hurting people.
You made your career off hurting
Very
people.
much about me, hasn't it? This little.
He made his
topic.
career
Well,
off
you
hurting
must be the
people.
woman. Anyway, carry on.
This
Next
is
one.
Big Brother. The next topic is, are there any real friendships in the house?
I would like to start that by saying
She didn't say who.
I have already told 3 people in this house that they will be lifelong friends of mine. I have told Nadia, I have told Alicia, and I have told Patsy. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
Okay.
My views are very black and white, and
Yeah.
I accept people will either love me or hate me.
Right.
It is disappointing when you say words and you just pigeonhole people like that. It is disappointing because I talk to you and I do like you, but then you say things that's like really hurtful towards people.
It's opinions, isn't it?
It's strong opinions.
But it's ridiculous opinions.
In your view, ridiculous opinion, but
it's
for me, it's a
ridiculous to
strong
say
opinion.
all Northerners are this,
But what
this,
you'll
and people
notice
with
is that I accept really
people with
rather.
tattoos are
What
this,
you'll
this,
notice
this.
is I accept really rather gladly. You sit at the end of the table going, "You're a gobshite," and I went, "Yeah, fair." I don't mind. Nadia and I don't get along. I'm super happy for that. Nadia's
But I
probably
think
super
you
fine
would,
with that.
though.
I don't have a. I can take that.
I think
I'm good with
honestly,
that.
think you.
But can't
No,
you
we could get along if
argue-
it wasn't for the parasite.
Okay,
but
so can you argue without pigeonholing entire
no, I like
members
to
of
think in
soc-
black and white. It gives me clarity. I like to think I exist
Life
at the
isn't black and white.
But you're not going to change her, and
Life
she's
is
not going to change
black
you.
and
It
white.
is
That's
not.
anyone.
But do you know what? You want to own the magnolia middle ground, you go for it. But I like to be in the colourful end of the spectrum at the polar
But what you say
opposite.
is ridiculous, though. That's the problem. There's a slight flaw
We're
in
not
this
gonna
plan
change someone in
because
17
life is
in-
not black and white.
Right, but that's her opinion.
Just come in here
versus
and-
yours. You're allowed to have yours, and she can have hers.
Patsy, would you like to say something?
Yeah, basically just... First of all, I don't understand why we all can't just get along for the next 17 days. And I just wanted to go with what Katie was saying just now, because I've seen a side of you which you don't want to show. I think maybe you do want to show. I do believe that, you know, screaming and shouting at each other, you don't listen and we can't hear. And I think that there's a way for us to exist. What I want is Nadia to enjoy the experience and us all to get along, and that's it. Namaste.
Housemates. The next topic is, does anyone in the house take themselves too seriously?
I think that every single person in this house takes themselves too seriously at times, and at other times, not so seriously at all.
The magnification in here is about 1 million. So the tiniest of things that we would laugh, we would walk away from in real life are enormous in here. And this is about people feeling so paranoid about everything that they blow up on every little tiny thing.
I don't think that we take it too seriously at all. What I think is we take things too personally. I don't think we take ourselves too seriously. I think we take things that are said, nominations, whatever, too personally.
But I still think there's a code.
Same thing
There's
for
a
me.
code of practice that is true in life, and for me, strength is really important. I think I'm a very strong person. I think some of the things you've done are very weak, and that's why I stand by my decision never to speak to you unless forced to or obligated by Big Brother. And I think those are very strong codes of practice. and I
Is
think
that a
they're
promise
important.
or a threat?
I will continue to say rude things to you on every opportunity and reinforce the
Do you
message, vote
think-
Perez
do
out
you-
whenever I can.
Well, your bullying will not hurt me.
Let him go. Let him go.
Yesterday, several people in the
32.
kitchen
Carry
saw
on.
you and heard you say, I have back fat and that I was fat.
You told me on that staircase that I let down the entire gay community
I'm
by
not
being
talking to
friends
you
with
now,
somebody.
I'm
I don't
talking
give
to
a
Katie
shit who you're talking to.
Hopkins.
You can't tell her
Don't
she
raise
did
your
something to
voice.
you.
No, don't. Leave him to it. Let him go.
You said something to me when I have done nothing to you but help you. Don't try to patronize me.
that.
You look ridiculous.
Now you're being
but you're
harsh.
doing the same thing, and that's double standards. Talking
Darling,
out your
darling,
ass.
you have got back fat. I told you you had back fat.
I do have back fat.
But do you,
I told you that.
Okay, let me just ask something.
So I told you a truth, darling.
Katie, if
use it
you
all the
pride
time.
yourself on your articulacy and the fact that you're a wordsmith, why go to somebody's physicality?
Because
why not go to their
want me to
brain
answer?
or to, no, I haven't finished yet.
Okay.
Why not go to their brain or to what they've said? I think you weaken yourself
Because you
when
know
you say
what?
somebody's got two brain
Do you
cells.
know what? The reason is because it is thrust in my face because he walks around in spandex more times than any other kind of aerobic instructor, any other gymnast, any other performing arts student I've ever
And
seen.
I
I
will
have seen
continue
all
to
his
do
little
so.
tiny bits, and boy, are they tiny.
You wear
He
tiny
said he
shorts.
looks chiseled.
You wear the
There is
shorts
no
of
way
a
he
toddler.
looks chiseled. Does
You
not
two,
look chiseled.
let me just say
I
one
am
thing.
not like
You
him.
two are far
Do
more alike.
not say, Nadia,
far
that I
more
am
alike.
anything like that.
You both,
gurning
you
lunatic
both
on the end of the leg.
She is who I used to be, and I'm thankfully not that anymore.
Yes, you are. You've been that for the first 10 days
Oh,
here.
I'm dying to butt in.
So on next week's Jeremy Kyle.
When you show
There is no
prejudice,
bullying.
you weaken
You
yourself.
love that word bullying. You use it over and
overused
over
in this
and
house.
over, and you hope that I will get marched up
No.
those stairs and disciplined for
You
bullying,
mean
and you
nothing
can
to me.
dream
I
on.
would love for you to stay here because if you stay here
You'd love
longer,
another
it
man
means
to
I have
walk.
a quicker chance
bullied
of
me
getting the
then.
fuck out.
Well, I didn't see that.
Think about
See,
that. I would love to get out of here as soon as possible.
Oh, that's funny.
So if you were to
That's funny, because that only came about when you heard vote Perez out. Because
No.
before that, you were in the final three. I heard you say it.
I felt like I was cursed to be in the final three.
I think you've changed your story.
So, bringing it back to the question, not about Fat Club and everything else, who in the house takes themselves too seriously?
Oh, okay. So for me, I don't see anybody taking themselves too seriously. I think everybody's trying to live in the moment. For me, I'm trying to be true to who I am and to who I am because I'm in here for a community. I'm in here to represent. So for me, I'm trying to stay true to who I am because as a mother of 2 children and as a wife and a representative for the LGBTQ community, I don't want to be the one who gives in and starts losing my mind. And so for me, it's easier to just stay the course, look ahead. I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to be bullied into it. So for me...
But that's how I feel about all of you. You attack me for a friendship I have. I'm dictated to by this bloody house.
For me...
Katie Hopkins storms up every time I talk to her and says, you can't be funny and funny. Don't play clever word games with me. I know exactly what you want.
You're
You want
hosting
me
him.
to turn against Perez.
I want you to
Host
stop
whatever the
hosting
word
him.
is. I like Perez, and you don't want me to because you want to make sure everyone in this house doesn't like Perez. Do you not think he might feel a bit picked on? Does that ever occur to anyone? That he acts out because every single face is like
We
this
can't-
to him?
we can't
Nadia,
answer.
I'm not getting... I would like to put one of you in his shoes for a whole day. Every room he walks into, everyone goes,
Okay,
oh, look,
wait, stop.
talking out of the
Nadia,
side of your
wait,
mouth.
Just 1 second, wait. Let's ask Perez. Go for each of us, and you say who you feel uncomfortable with, and be truthful.
I feel very uncomfortable with Michelle, Cammie, and Katie Hopkins. Everybody else, I'm cool with.
I have not said one word to you about Katie Hopkins, Michelle, Cammie Lee, anything that's gone on. And all I've seen, here he goes, this is his voice, da, da, I see the whispering, and I think it's disgusting.
Well, I came in this house with an open mind and look at him. He made it. He made his grave. He can lay in it.
Whipping up a frenzy. Get into our gang. Get into our gang. And I think that's shameful.
I don't buy that at all. I left Pricey well alone for the first day she's in this house.
You've had your head so far up her arse, it's embarrassing.
Let's hold on a minute, Nadia. Let's ask someone else. Pricey, do you feel I've had my head
Well, of course
shoved?
she's not going to say you have.
Shall I
I would
ask a
actually. I just
question?
don't
I've
need
got
to.
my own eyes.
She'll bloody
Nadia, I
answer.
can actually speak
She'll
for
speak
myself.
for
I have
herself.
got no.
But you're not
I
letting
know,
her
but I
speak.
can actually speak. I don't feel I've had anyone up my arse because I've watched the show, and I think everyone who I've spoke to has been how I've seen them. And
Cool. Good. In my opinion,
But
that's
you know,
what I
'cause you've
see.
lived with them, but I don't
believe
feel-
Katie Hopkins, everything
Can I
I've
just
read
have
about
one
her in the
name?
outside world would talk to any single one of you guys in here. Just remember that.
I agree with Nadia.
She's a very
100%.
prejudiced woman.
Can I disagree?
Very
The
prejudiced
only reason
woman.
why I want to disagree
She
on that
would,
is
if she saw
because-
you coming down the
Nadia,
street, she'd
you
walk
are
in the
not
opposite
letting
direction.
anybody
We've heard your
else
voice
speak.
a
I know,
lot
but
in
I'm
this
trying
house.
to let her speak,
We've heard your
darling.
voice
I'm
a lot.
trying to let Katie
a
speak.
lot.
Let Katie
All I'm
speak.
saying is the only good thing about coming in here, we all prejudged everyone. I prejudged Kate, which we all know. And she's very different to what I thought in a good way. But that's my view. I haven't had, you know,
When
that's
you're
it.
a cow, the only way is up, I guess.
But you, like I say...
Do you know, Nadia and I know, would get along in this house. We disagree over fundamentally everything.
Absolutely.
We've agreed with that.
We
It's
do.
This has offended me. The thing you've done has offended me. Marching up there with every rule book, and you've tried this on every number of us, and I don't respect that. You got a problem, you stick it down here. You take it like a man, you face someone face to face. You
I
do
would just
not
like
go
to
up
say,
there. Don't
can you
keep
stop
crawling
saying
up
take
those
it like a
stairs.
man?
Oh,
That is
talking about-
homophobic.
Oh my God. Are you
It is.
serious right now?
No,
I
it's
would
not.
say-
It's not
I would say
homophobic.
that.
No, it's not
Do
homophobic.
not accuse me of homophobia.
She would say take it like a
I
woman.
would say take it like a man to
Stop
Alicia.
reaching.
Homophobia, really. Really.
Anyway, next topic. Bored now.
Should I take it like a woman?
Boring. I'm going to go because I'm bored.
Housemates. This is Big Brother. Will all housemates sit on their seats?
No!
We're done.
No, I bloody well won't.
Nadia,
Give me
Na-
something
Nadia,
to talk
Nadia,
about.
Nadia,
I
Nadia.
am not going
Nadia.
over and over and over the same
No,
shit.
I know.
No,
It's
that
me.
I have avoided. No, I am not a
Come on now.
performing
Don't-
bloody
don't-
bear.
Don't try that again, Prez. That's lame. Homophobic is what I am not.
I'm not going to be told to have an argument with these
you-
maniacs,
yeah, okay, well,
right?
leave it, just
I
leave
will
it.
have a debate. That's it.
Of all the things I am, that is not something. Do not blow kisses at me. No, you shush. Do not taunt.
Don't rise
Do
to
not
it then. Don't
taunt.
rise to it.
Do
Or
not,
what?
Or
Or
what?
what?
Do
Or
not taunt people. You are revolting. You blow a kiss at me again, and I will chuck this water on your head. Look, this is what I have to put up with.
But don't rise to it.
Yeah, but why is it always
I'm not
me?
allowed to talk.
I can't rise.
I
but
thought
he's
you were
allowed
going to
blow
throw
kisses.
water on
Really?
me. Weren't you going to throw water on me?
I'm not allowed to rise to it. He's always allowed to do this. Why don't you look at him and level it at him?
Don't go there. Don't go there. Look at me. Not worth it.
No, don't.
Oh man, don't look.
So don't take the bait.
Okay, so
Katie,
don't look, don't take the bait, don't rise to it.
No,
It's all
that's
coming
it.
to me.
No, you're
It's all
right. Hey,
coming to
he's
me.
with you. He's
Bang
with you.
it that
Yeah.
way.
No, but we're on your side here.
Yes, I know you're on my side, but bang it that way.
Yeah.
You got stuff to say, say it that way. Don't ask
but
me
Prez,
not to
you know you
rise.
shouldn't be making those faces, to be fair. The mass debate is now over.
Coming up, it's all too much for Patsy.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch this season. This literally is like it's making me ill.
And Callum's not happy.
You're faking it because you want to win this shit, and it frustrates the life out of me.
7:46 p.m. Nadia and Alicia are talking about Perez.
I love him with every fibre of my being, but my God, he's exhausting.
Emotionally draining is the word.
No, he's not emotionally draining. He just doesn't shut up.
Yeah, I know. It is quite exhausting because he demands the room, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They all do though. Fucking hell. Even in there, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
walk
they all
away.
do. They all like to make
They're all
out.
the same. I just found it quite interesting because I just sat there with Katie and Patsy and Cammy, and they were just completely different. Like Katie demands respect somehow.
If you're asking why does she command respect, it's because she's very sure of herself.
Katie's very sure of herself.
And you're becoming more and more sure of yourself. It's like people are quite respectful of me, would you say, aren't
Yeah.
Because I'm very sure. I'm not stuck. I'll listen and I'll chat.
Yeah.
You know, and I can change my opinion when somebody talks me into. But that's basically what commands respect, a certain confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Owning your brilliance.
Owning yourself.
You're
But
owning your brilliance.
I can't be like bum-sucking people just because.
You can't be what?
Well, and neither should you. I said to Katie Hopkins had had her head up her arse. She has. She has.
Katie is worried about what the viewing public will think of her.
I am dreading it. I am dreading it.
I don't think you need to.
It's
I
because
didn't
I
know
know
what-
what I've spoke about in here.
Yeah, but me too. So what? All I know is that when I was up the first week, because Press put me up for no reason, when I heard that crowd,
Did they cheer you? I
oh
can't
my
remember.
God.
Oh, did they?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing then.
That's all I needed to go on.
Right.
That's what I mean. Until they call your name and you hear them say, like...
But then even though it's good, but it doesn't mean to say that you're in just because they cheer either.
Not at all.
I'm used to it in here now, though. I'm definitely 100% used to it in here now.
Yeah, but you saw a little bit kick off at the debate.
But I'm accustomed to it. I'm like, it's not about me and them now. It's us. I'm one of them, us.
It's true. You are one of us now.
Katie Hopkins is talking to Big Brother.
The debating task was amusing. I mean, I think it shows... Jesus, this thing's so hairy. I think the debating task just shows, for me, really different elements. So, you know, you've got Michelle, who's got a really good vocabulary, very clear about what she stands for, very clear about the people she represents, the Church of Michelle. Also, of course, you've got eloquence from Nadia, very careful with her words, very passionate. I like that. And she's very clear about what she stands for. If you asked her to tell you 10 things she stands for, she could do that. But where Perez falls down is that he doesn't have that. He's not clear about what he stands for. He doesn't know what he's about. He doesn't have strong views on things. He's just very noisy. So there's just volume and irritation, kind of like being at Glastonbury and having irritable bowels all in one place. And I think that's where the real difference is between us three and him.
My insides are mincemeat. I can't deal.
My advice to Nadia in that moment, I know we're in it, but what I've found really helpful is imagine you're watching it from home.
I know, darling, but the thing is, right, I love you, but it's when you do things that, like sticking your tongue out like this, you're better than that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's hurtful. I don't think that's mean.
It's just silly.
It is silly. I own it. I love being silly.
Okay.
I love being silly.
Okay. That was just very traumatic for me. I'm just going to sit here for a moment and let my head clear.
Yes.
Yeah, let my head clear.
And I just want as your friend.
Yeah, I know.
In moments of that, just imagine you're home because you watch the show.
I couldn't watch this season. This literally is like making me ill.
Because you're in it. But if you weren't, I think you would be riveted by it.
I'm not sure about that.
All right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I would be. It's crazy
I'm really
town.
not sure.
10:48 p.m. Keith is discussing Big Brother's big debate with Perez.
I know there's a lot of arguments going on, but actually I became quite alive during all that because I saw a lot of things that I didn't like. You know?
So a lot of things you didn't like?
No.
Go on.
Well, victimisation. I didn't like being people, being victims. And I think that's really unfair.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, some people who are victimized...
Quietly they were.
Some people who are victimized can use that as a crutch.
Yes.
But others can choose not to be defined by that.
No, I know what you mean. I can see that.
Yeah.
Callum is offloading to Big Brother about Perez.
He has caused so much shit and so much grief. Yesterday he's going, oh, I don't care, I want to go home. Do you bollocks, yeah? And I'm watching him downstairs today, performing like a monkey, screaming loud, trying to make jokes that aren't even funny just to be entertaining. And I'm just like, dude, you are such a fake. But I dread and I fear the fact of leaving here before somebody like that. I'm a nice guy, I'm a good guy, I like to think anyway, and the guy isn't. You know what I mean? So you think, how can the bad outdo the good? His blowing it so out of proportion, oh, I'm so funny and this is so funny and I'm on the happy train. It's like, dude, you've caused negativity for 10 days. How the hell are you on the happy train? You're so not. You're faking it because you want to win this shit and it frustrates the life out of me. I hope people out there can see the fakeness in this shit. Ooh, and breathe, Callum. And we're back.
This week, Alicia, Callum, Nadia and Perez all face the public vote. Who steers? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Alicia, add 02. For Callum, add 03. For Nadia, add 12. For Perez, add 14. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up after that, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Join Emma for Bit on the Side at 11, where she'll be joined by Keir Adams, Richard Blackwood and Frenchie.